Hey y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone 8 garden. And before we dive in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this on your Facebook page. We're about to get really hot here. We're gonna have a 100-degree day already in mid-May. So what you just saw there is me bringing in all my seedlings under the shade area of the back porch. We're also going to bring in any additional like potted plants that I haven't potted up or planted into the ground yet, and we're going to be watering everything in really well. Definitely want to take some precautions to make sure that we are taken care of with this. I'm also going to be harvesting some flowers. I think that we're going to do some fertilizing as well and just take a general look at some of the things going on in the garden. So what I want to do, I've got all these plants under here. Anything that's not planted in the ground, I have under here, especially anything that's in small containers. And I got them under here so that I can give them a nice good watering and that they will be a little bit cooler out of the 100-degree weather. And right now I'm just going with a mix of Alaskan fertilizer in my Miracle-Gro, and once I get all these filled up, I'll have to refresh that, so I'll show y'all what that looks like. Okay, I need to harvest. These right here are Queen Anne's lace, or Dara, chocolate Dara specifically. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut pretty far down into the plant, and that will sacrifice a few blooms. But this plant does better if you cut it deeper. And it has this lovely like burgundy tone to it. And when I'm cutting deep, I'm cutting just above a set of leaves or a juncture where flowers coming off to encourage additional growth. Now, once you have Dara, you have it forever. So definitely be aware of that. It reseeds itself each season, which I personally love, but I do have to work to keep up with it. So I've done a good job learning about what the seedlings look like so that when they all start coming up in the spring, they're easily identifiable to myself. And I can pull up the ones that I don't want in different places because it does spread itself pretty far and pretty wide. There's another variety of this. I'll put up a picture. It's like big green or something like that. And I would love to grow it, but I think I would be asking for a lot of trouble if I tried to grow more Dara in my garden. So basically, if I wanted to get rid of this, I would have to take a couple of seasons where every time all the Dara seedlings started coming up, I would have to pull them all and not allow any of them to go to fruition. And it would probably take a few years to do that. All the pollinators love the Dara, which is one of my main reasons for growing it. I don't know if you guys can see in the video, but they are all over. And I could probably cut 100 stems off this and still have tons more. Beautiful, right? I love the variation of colors. Some burgundies and pinks and chocolates and whites. Very, very pretty. Okay, and over here, got a wide variety of things going. These are Casablanca lilies coming up. Some liatris coming up. This over here is phlox, which I love to harvest every year. I used to actually have a hard time harvesting this because it was one of the only flowers in this bed. Oh no, I just broke off the tip of this oriental lily. Dang it. Well, that's not going to have a bloom. Be a little more gentle when I'm over here. I used to not harvest this phlox very often at all because it was some of the only like color in this garden. But this year I've added so much that I don't feel guilty removing it. I also think I have some weeds in here. And this is a weed. The phlox don't last as long in the vase, but they still are very pretty. Okay, over in this area we have a few things going. Some Veronica. This is perennial Veronica that I grew from seed. I believe I got the seeds from either Swallowtail Garden Seeds or Southern Seed Exchange. And this one I'm cutting on is a white Veronica that's 2 years old, and this is the first year it's giving me blooms. I also have a pink Veronica down here that's a little short. So if it's that short next year, I most likely will pull it and either put it somewhere else because it has bloomed beautifully. And I've never had good luck with Veronica in all actuality. I'll either pull it and move it somewhere else or I'll just get rid of it. But the white one is outstanding. And then I've got a lot of Rebecca going on down here. It's like we might have a few stems to harvest. The stems haven't really been the length that I was hoping for, but it's okay. And I also have some Forever Silver Status that is starting to come to fruition over here too, which is cool. Okay, I have been harvesting this liatris, or larkspur, sorry. I've been harvesting this larkspur pretty frequently. It is getting to the end of its season. So I'll probably have 1 or 2 more harvests, and then this will be done. Sorry, I'm so snippy. Larkspur's pretty. All right, feeling good about this harvest? Go get those inside in the water. Okay, let me show you how I fertilize. So I have like an old school Miracle Grow sprayer. And remove the top. You want to leave at least half a thing of water in here. And then I'm going to take my Alaskan fish emulsion and maybe half a cup, maybe more. I don't know. I just guess. Maybe a quarter of the sprayer. And I put that in. And then I'm going to put my lid back on. Don't drop it, because if you drop it on you, you'll smell bad for weeks. My lid back on like that. And I give it a good shake. And then that's how I go about fertilizing. I just spray. Oh, this is awful. I just spray onto all of my gardens. So let's knock that out. to show y'all Rookie out here. Because he is my other dog. Y'all mostly see Buffy. She likes being outside. Rookie, not so much. He's an inside dog, so I'm shocked that he's out here sunning. What are you doing? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a sweet puppy. Okay, so I actually went and got a shower and then went and picked up children and all the stuff. So I've got these boxwoods that I planted up. I think this is their second full season. But I think technically like the third year I've had them maybe. And they filled in beautifully and they're doing really good. And they really just need some trimming to help maintain their shapes. And I don't trim them super hard. And I typically trim them with just the hand pruner like this. And basically I'm just really looking to the outside curve of these. And when I got these are really small. If I have any pictures, I'll see if I have any pictures so I can show you like what they originally look like. And the deal with this is just to constantly be turning. Now I do have a little electric trimmer that would work well with these, but there's something just really like nostalgic and feels really good about just hand pruning them myself. Here's one. And I really do need to try to locate a space to better display these because I really, really like them. And they are super cute looking as they've filled in over time. And on your topiaries like this, you definitely want to prune them back so that they don't get too leggy. But then also so you can maintain their shape. So they look a little sad, you know, after that. But these will fill in very, very quickly. Now this one is actually two separate plants that I just do into two small little balls, for lack of a better description. And I just did that for fun because I was like, yeah, what the heck. And I do have two larger ones. All right, those look good. And I just got those watered in to deal with the heat, so feeling really good. Feel better prepared for the heat. I'm not putting up shade cloth just for the next day or so. I think everything is going to be okay, especially if it's well watered. I am making sure that I'm running all my drip irrigation for a little bit longer than I would typically do and making sure everything's watered today. So I hope you guys are in the North Texas who are going through this heat wave. I hope you're being safe. I hope your gardens are safe. And make sure you take care of yourself. You don't need to be gardening during this 100-degree weather. Go inside, make plans for the summer. One of the things I'm going to be doing is picking out all the seeds that I'm going to be starting for the summer. I'm very excited. All right, you all, as always, make sure you like and comment on the video. Every time you like and comment, it helps grow the video so much. And if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, just drop me an emoji below, letting me know that you made it to the end of the video and you say hi. And be sure to check me out in my Patreon community. The link is in the video description below. It is all things gardening, all things She's a Mad Gardener. It's a wonderful group of people that it's basically just this little small gardening community, which is awesome. There's a free tier, and there are paid additional tiers. The higher up you are in the tiers, the more access you get, including exclusive videos, chat features, and sharing photos with each other. All right, you all, as always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.